Alright guys, so we recently just saw was us pour a few jigs, and what this is just a piece of lead and hook attached in a design. So our process began heating up the lead and then heating up the mold with some wax. That allows you to easily take out the lead when you're pouring it, when we complete pouring it. Then we turn up the little lead heater up to 9 or max, depending on what your machine goes up to. And then once we had it all melted, we turned it down to about 5, just to keep a constant heat. You don't want to scorch it out the whole time. We did have a little problem. Our machine was leaking a little bit due to not cleaning it out beforehand, but that's okay. Next time we do it, we'll clean it out, be good as new. So what we began doing was using a ladle, and we poured it in there manually, which worked out fine at the end. We got a few good ones, but at the end, through this, we did get a lot of bad ones, as you can see. We're going to send those to George Schaefer at George Schaefer Fishing 6. And, yeah, just why not? It's kind of funny, I think. So, after we're doing that, we file the excess mold, and we take off the corner pieces that you see when you pull them apart. But after that, we're just going to move on to painting it. Well, thanks for staying with us here. So what he's doing here, just striking the arc here, lighting the torch, getting the jig heated up, and then just going to paint it black. All you have to do for this process is heat up the jig for about 10 seconds, dip it, heat it up for another 5 seconds, and you're good to go. And it'll be ready to go to the oven. Alright, so here it comes. Make sure you don't hold down there too long, just because you don't want to melt the lead. It's got a low melting temperature compared to most metals. We're using a powder paint called Protect Powder Paint. When he's done doing this, he's gonna poke out the eye in the hook. That way, when you tie your line, it doesn't chip and cut it. After this, we're going to be hanging up the jigs on this little rack here. Perfect thing to air dry it. It only takes about a minute or so just for these to dry. You're going to do 2 here just for an example of the process that we're doing. It's winter time here in Illinois, so there's not much to do, not much good fishing, and it's a real rainy, cold lately, high 30s. Most people would be fishing right now, but we just don't have any good ponds around here. It's not worth the hassle. There you go, we got 2 of them. Stay tuned with more. We're gonna be baking them next.
Drill.
I guess we can just do the drill process now, after they dried. What we do is we take a small drill bit, and then we drill where the paint filled up in the hole from the pin. You've seen when we were pouring the jigs. Today we're using a medium fiber weed guard, green pumpkin black, from Netcraft. If you're interested in making your own lures, go to Netcraft or dansnetcraft.com. Right now he's just sizing it, making sure it fits, as you can see. it's not easy making these jigs. It seems simple to most people, but
Perfect.
it takes a little manual labor. Once you take the time to do it, you got a perfect jig that you can't find at any stores around.
Alright.
That's one done.